Hey guys, this is Kayla at Becky's Graphic Design in Nashville, Tennessee. Today I'm going to show you how to modify a typeface using GREP styles in the instance that that typeface is not well made. Maybe it has some odd quirks that you would like to automate and make it look better throughout your whole document. To get started, we're going to look at my InDesign document here. This is a font called Century, and it's a pretty good typeface. However, the colons for this typeface are terrible. Look at how high these rest compared to the rest of the typeface. Now, I believe this is likely due to the fact that when you capitalize everything, all of a sudden now the colon appears in a correct-ish position. When I'm using this as my body, however, it does not look very good at all. We've got it way too high. So if I was going to manually fix this, what I would do is modify this baseline shift, right? I could move that downward a little bit, and that looks better. However, say we've already finished this project. If I needed to modify this colon position throughout the whole entire document, we can easily do this by utilizing a GREP style for that paragraph style. In order for this to work, this is assuming that you have utilized paragraph styles throughout your whole document. If you're not familiar with doing that, I've got a video over here that you can check out that will help you apply styles throughout your whole document. That being said, I have not actually applied a paragraph style to this. So what I'm going to do is go to my paragraph panel here on the side. Now, if your InDesign does not look like mine, make sure you check out your workspace here at the top of the screen. But in order to apply this to a paragraph style, I'm going to go to my paragraph panel over here. In order to essentially assign a style to what I already have, I'm simply going to click the plus or create new style button here at the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and double click on this paragraph style, and let's give it a name. I'll just call it body, assuming that this would be the body of my book. Next, we are going to go to our GREP styles. We're going to add a new GREP style. And what we're going to do is create a baseline shift style. I like to name my baseline shifts something that's recognizable. So let's do a baseline shift -2. Then we're going to go to our advanced character formats, and we're going to do -2 for our baseline shift. We click OK, and now we're going to apply that to said text. All we need to do is simply enter a colon into this. You can see here as I toggle between the preview back and forth, you're seeing that shift start to automatically happen. Now it looks to me like this is probably not quite enough. So that's okay. We can modify our character style, fix that. We're going to toggle to our character style panel now, and let's modify this baseline shift style. Let's do probably -3, wouldn't you say? We need to go down one more point. We're going to go back to that advanced character format page, and we're going to drop that down to a -3 point. Now keep in mind, this is just the name of the character style. I could name this whatever I wanted. I could put a random word in there and it wouldn't affect anything. This is just for my own personal organization. Very good. All right, so that looks better. You'll notice now that all the colons through this whole entire string of text have all modified themselves. Now they all have shifted themselves downward, and they look a lot better. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Keep in mind, you can do this with anything. I mean, you can apply baseline shifts, you can apply different sizing, I mean, whatever you need to do, anything you can come up with in the realm of character styles, you could modify your typefaces by utilizing this method. It's very helpful, especially if you have ill-formed typefaces. Get creative, fix them up, make them look better. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.